Hey, this is Followed is the Best, or known as Jacob, and with this video I want to talk about the upcoming Fallout 76 update. Now before I get into the information about this update, I want to make sure to let you know to like and subscribe. If you want to support a small Fallout channel, please do by subscribing or even liking the video. Hell, even watching it just helps, but if you want to go the extra mile, subscribing is really helpful. Now, to Fallout 76's next update. Now, if you watch my video about Fallout in 2025, I will put that down in the description. And basically, one of the updates that I talked about was that they're adding fishing. Now, this was an update I wasn't really excited for because fishing is, it's not really something I really wanted in Fallout. I think it's kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of that niche mechanic that you use once and never really use it again. You only do it because it's brand new, but then after a while you realize it's just kind of meh and there's no reason to actually keep doing it. And honestly, I kind of thought it was a throwaway update. And I thought it was connected to the ghoul update because it showed like this art where there's a ghoul holding a fishing rod, but I guess it just never happened. But with this update, we're getting fishing. And fishing, honestly, I looked at it. It's in the PTS server. I haven't played it because I can't play on the PTS server, but I've seen gameplay, and it seems fine. You can catch lots of different fish, and I think you can also catch like more unique and cool fish depend if you're in like a nuclear like a zone that's been bombed, and I think that's actually really cool. I've seen the different fish. It's kind of neat. I think some of the fish is interesting looking, but overall it's just something that's kind of meh. I'm probably only gonna do a few times. It is interesting though. They put a little bit more effort than I thought they would, but that's just me. It might interest you though, which is great. But that's not all. This update is far more interesting than that, and I mean far more interesting to the point where this has some. It's going to change the lore of Fallout. It really is. And I don't think I'm exaggerating with that. Like, it's quite exciting. So, one of the things is this update is heavily connected to the Interloper. Now, the Interloper is quite interesting. It's been a storyline that we've been following for quite some time. Well, since the start of Fallout 76, and honestly, possibly even before 76. These, like beasts that we know of, and it's could be heavily connected to obviously the Mothman cult. It could be connected to some other previous things in Fallout 4 and Fallout 3. It's quite cool. And the Interloper is this giant beast. It's kind of looking like a tree, but like it's kind of like all roots and stuff. It's so weird, but it bleeds and you can shoot it and it bleeds like this black stuff. It's really weird. And it hasn't really got any changes that much, but it has gotten a huge new update with this update, and that is the fact that if you go to the new location, it shows cards of like this writing of the interloper, and then if you go to the interloper, the fisherman, which is these new people that you can meet, they're feeding the interloper fish, which is quite interesting. This update is heavily connected to the interloper, which I feel like if you're someone who loves the lore and loves like the mysteries of Fallout, the interloper is quite an interesting one. And so if you're really interested and dedicated to the interloper, this is going to be the update for you. But if you're not into the interloper, there's much more. One of my favorite things is with Fallout 76, they're adding a lot. They add a lot of like weird, quirky things that I really like. And one of the things that's really cool is that the fishermen, they have this huge hermit crab, which the hermit crab is from Fallout 4 and it's in 76. It's this giant crab that uses a van as a shell. It's super cool. It's one of my favorite creatures in the Fallout universe. It's just super interesting to me, and they're using it, but instead of using a van as the shell, it's using a ship, literally a boat. There's literally a boat on its back, and that's how they travel, is a giant hermit crab pulling a boat. And I think that's super cool. It's so weird, and I kind of dig it. It's they do stuff like that in Fallout 76, and I quite like it. And a lot of people have been talking about traveling and how people travel in the Fallout universe. Do people just use Brahmin for stuff? And no, clearly not. Hermit crabs can also be used, and I think it's really cool. You can't go on the boat though. I don't think so anyways. It's just kind of like up in the air, like it's really high up. I don't think you can reach it unless you like obviously if you have a jetpack. And but that's not all. There is the fisherman, and this one fisherman is a fish-like human. And this is quite exciting for me. I am really digging this because one thing is I always felt like there should be more than just ghouls. I'm not really wanting like lizard people or some like weird stuff like that, but I want something more than just ghouls. And in Fallout London, if you ever played that game, or that mod, I should say, they had another group of people that weren't ghouls. They're in the Tame, which is like the river in London, and or the Thames. I can't remember. I'm not from London, so I don't know. Something like that, Thames or whatever. But anyways, there's these people that hide underground because obviously most people are disgusted by them and just hate them, kind of like ghouls. And they're fish-like people. They look kind of fish-like, and they have like this weird like the way they speak is very different. And I always thought that was kind of cool. I was like, ooh, that's an interesting concept. And Bethesda basically just ripped that right out of the mod and they're putting it in the game. I have no clue if they're adding this because of Fallout 4 London. I feel like no. I feel like that's probably not, but it is kind of a interesting that they're doing like a fish-like being after a mod that kind of did it first, but he doesn't just look like the fish people. He kind of looks like the Mirelurk Kings from Fallout 3. He looks like because the Mirelurk Kings from Fallout 3 look very drastically different than they do in Fallout 4 and 76. They're more humanoid in Fallout 3 and, well, New Vegas as well. And, well, New Vegas uses lake lurks, but still same creature type kind of thing. But I don't know. It's so interesting to me. It's like this fish being, and it's really interesting because it's like why haven't we seen these people before? We've only seen ghouls. Why all of a sudden the fish-like people came up and like now there's this whole other species of human. Like why haven't we seen them throughout the Fallout universe? So I'm quite interested if they're ever going to talk about it. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody talk to him just yet. There's probably gameplay out there of them, and I probably will look at it after this video. But I really want them to explore more of this. I think that's super cool. So hopefully we can see more of these like fish-like people. They're like humanoid fish. If like I said, if you play Fallout 4 London, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm super excited. Um, if you want to know more, I'm probably gonna put a video down in the description linking to a video of the PTS of another YouTuber because again I can't play it, so I'm not just gonna steal gameplay or ask permission. Who cares? I'll just put it down in description. So if you're interested in seeing what I'm talking about, just go down description of the video. You'll probably see it. But yeah, I'm genuinely excited for this update. A lot more than I thought I would. Like I said, I was kind of thinking that this fish update was going to be stupid because, again, fishing's like in Fallout is kind of meh. But no, this update is actually shaping up to be really good, and I'm honestly very surprised by it, and I'm happy about that. I really want them to dive down into the lore more. I definitely want to see more of this. So if we can get more lore and more weird, quirky stuff like this, I'm totally down for this. Overall, though, I definitely think that we need to kind of pick things up, though. The Fallout show was huge. Fallout Season 2 will be coming the end of 2025 as far as I know, and it just feels like they put barely any time into 2025. Like we're pretty far into 2025. Like let's be honest. Like we're not totally far, but we're at like almost the end of April. And with that, we've barely gotten anything. Like the only things we've gotten was basically the Ghoul update, and then we're also getting a new event and we're also getting this new fishing update, and it just feels like I don't know, is this it? Like is this I honestly thought that Fallout 76 will pick up, which is again what I was talking about in my video for 2025. I thought things were going to pick up, we're going to get another huge update like Skyline Valley, and I don't know. I don't know if that's what's going to happen because Fallout seems to be big and they want more Fallout. Like the companies like Microsoft, they want more Fallout, and I feel like you have this game that you can put more time into, and I thought that Fallout 76 was going to get a bigger budget and they're going to put more time into it, and so far it doesn't really seem like it. We're still getting those tiny updates, and I don't know, I'm really hoping that they pick things up and they do more. I definitely think, again, this fishing update has surprised me a whole lot more, but I kind of want more. Um, I don't know, because Fallout 76 is all we have. Let's be honest. It's only new Fallout content that we're getting, and probably it's gonna be the only Fallout content we're getting for another, half decade, most likely. And for that reason, it's like I want I these small updates they're not gonna really satisfy me. I really want more. I want to get more stuff like Skyline Valley or America's Playground. I really like these updates. I want them to expand upon them. So I don't know. Even like another new gun would have been cool, like a fishing, like a unique kind of gun that kind of fits with the theme of fishing or something. I don't know. Um, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying that I would like a bit more. But anyways, that's the video. If you enjoy the video, like I said, please like and subscribe. Much appreciated. I'm gonna try to get to 2,500 is my goal. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.